Hello everybody, my name is Verax and this is this very special recording of Blood Bowl Chaos Edition. I am joined by Inferno!
Hello,
you know what?
hello.
I had to think about that, you know.
Oh, my name? That's okay. My
yeah, I did.
name,
I was like... so just so everyone knows, this is a post-match commentary of a game that I played against Kikoni, which was sort of like a little mess around practice sort of game thing, in which I was Omnom United, the Halflings, versus the Wild Wild North, which was his Norse.
Yes.
Now I did ask Kikoni to join me for this recording, and he couldn't. He's busy right now. But Inferno was eager and willing, as always.
Oh, yes. Especially when you find out the occasion why we're watching this. Oh, yes.
Well, we're going to play a drinking game.
Yeah, we are going to play a drinking game.
No, I've already had a couple.
I've had none yet, but I'm eager. I got my beers with me here.
But the rules of the game are that we are to drink every time a player gets knocked down. Pretty much. That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Player gets knocked down? Now,
drink.
should there be special rules if there's an injury?
No.
Take a couple? No? Okay, just every time they get knocked down, just take a drink.
I think it's simple is
Nice
best
and simple.
with yes.
It's true, especially with drinking games, because the more you get into it, the more you can't remember all the
And thinking is not good when you're drunk. It doesn't.
No.
They don't go well together at all.
Less thinking, more
Setting
drinking.
this entire thing off was a challenge. I'm not good right now. I'm ready for bed. But we'll
You can do this.
Yeah, we can do this. All right. So
All
we're gonna count down to loading, and then we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
sync up, and hopefully this will be a fine dandy. Okay.
Yes.
So just like when we start recording, I'll just 3, 2, 1 load, and then we'll load the game. Okay.
Okie dokie.
3, 2, 1 load.
Excellent. Now our loading screens might be a little bit different, so we're going to do another
Yes.
3, 2, 1 count once we get into the pitch, and I'll let you know once I get into the pitch. So, oh, and your halflings are fresh, and his has a little bit of experience behind those.
Yeah,
moves.
this was intended as a sort of recovery game for him. I sort of allocated a random team for me, and it came up with halflings, and he was like, "Do you want to re-roll that?" And I was like, "No, I'm gonna play as halflings."
Yeah.
So, and he was like, "Well, yeah, all right, you know, it'd be a good way for me to recoup my losses." And I'm like, yeah, fair enough. I'm on the pitch right now.
Okay, I'm not yet, but I'll let you know.
Let me know.
I'm
let me
almost
know.
there. I'm loading Billy the Kid, Doc Holliday.
Yeah, that's his team, not mine.
All right, I'm on the pitch. So 3, 2, 1, go. All right, we should be all synced up.
I hope
Here's
so.
hoping. Yeah.
I hope so.
So here, I'm gonna just put in some names. So we have the names. And what is the key to switch the angle? Is it C? Yeah, C.
Yep.
Camera. There we go. I do like the side view when it comes to watching.
Yes, me too as well. So just to check, what time are you on right now?
I am at. He's counting down to 140.
Me too.
139.
Yep, exactly the same. Okay, grand.
Beautiful. It was like we know what we're doing almost.
It's quite amazing considering the circumstances.
Now, did you name all these guys, or
no?
these
They're
default
just.
names?
I mean, I just made them like on the fly. Like I'll make a halfling team and I'll play.
Yeah,
you
my
in the
natural
old
born
world.
losers are the same thing, and they're hilarious names too. Anyway, like Bob Carrot and Falco Spoonet.
So I did get a halfling master chef. So you'll see.
Oh, you did.
Yes,
Okay.
I managed because his team value was massive. Well, not massive, but a lot more than me. I get a master chef, but you'll notice he has a load of loners because his team was decimated apparently in the last one. So.
Oh.
But what team?
That's why he wants this recovery game. Okay.
Yes, and well, the halfling thing was like I say, randomly selected,
Decision.
and he gave me the option. Do you want to pick another one? Because it was my decision to make my team random. But I was like, it's cool. I'll just be
That's cool.
halflings.
That's how it works. By the way, I love that the abbreviation for your team is NOM. It's just NOM. And you don't decide that, right? It just the game decides.
The game decides. Yeah, the game
so
decides.
it's pretty hilarious that it
Nom.
decided.
Yeah.
No. Nom.
Nom. Yeah. Well, It
So
worked out that way.
halflings versus Nords. It's a big challenge, frankly, because Nords love blocking, and
Yes,
they
they
can
all
do
have
against
block.
halflings really well.
Yes. Yeah. I know that both down result, which works so well for those dodging teams, against teams without block is not going to be a factor in this.
No.
At all. So he's just setting up for that little... He doesn't set up symmetrically.
No,
and I was my eyes twitching, and I'm like, no, I can't deal with this, man. Alt F4 was sort of hovering, but I resisted. I resisted. I just had to.
You have to think of your reputation, dude. I think I might... I'm pressing the N button. And after the numbers, there's some of these which just gives you like 0, bracket 5, arrow, 1 plus 0.
That's experience.
That's experience.
That's how long they have to be to, you know, next level. So mine will be like -6 or whatever, or because, oh mine, yeah, it's 6, isn't it?
Yeah,
they're sort of, well, it's 5 less or
yeah,
something.
5.
5 less
Okay.
than 1 plus. That basically is experience.
Oh, okay. Well, how weird. Okay. All right. So he blitzed. Oh, no knockdown yet. Oh wait.
Oh, but that will count. By the way.
All right.
Instantly
Cheers.
lose a player.
Wow.
Those bloody werewolves with their frenzy.
Yeah. Yeah. They. It's a gift and a curse. It can, you know, especially if they don't have any skills.
Yes. No block.
He's already used 2 rerolls? Oh wait, no, he lost one.
Yes, because see, I now have 7 out of 5 for the Master Chef. So he only had 1, but yeah, he used 1 already.
Wow.
Because he rolled 2 red skulls, I believe, against my halfling in the middle.
Oh, yeah, he does have a lot of loners.
Yeah, his team was apparently smashed, so... But this was always supposed to be, you know, this little mess around little game.
For sure, and it's actually pretty nice that he's trying to rebuild this team again, because a lot of people, if they sustain too many casualties, they just scrap the team.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's kind of nice.
It is. It is nice.
So do you have a Grandmaster strategy and all
Well,
this,
having never played halflings before... Halflings, yeah. I've played as goblins before, so I do have... And after goblins lose all of their secret weapons, they become very similar to halflings.
Except they don't have 2 treemen. Well, no,
it's 2 trolls though. 2 trolls, yeah. So they're very, you know, very similar, really. So I did have some experience. He gets the ball there with his runner, with Doc Holliday.
Yeah. And
tries to dodge people away here.
Oh! Cheers.
But, yeah. Cheers. Yes. Cheers. So I do have some experience about playing this, but I obviously I did miss the pogo and the chainsaw and the bombs.
You know, I noticed it's strange because it's not a selected skill. It's strange that runners for the Nord teams have block, but they also have Dauntless. Which is a very interesting... It's a good skill, but it's not really much of a running skill.
Well, no, it isn't. No, I think the runner's idea is that they...
just push through?
Yes, basically. They're just this unstoppable sort of charging machine, so they have Dauntless to get through an enemy that's bigger than them and keep on running. So, like, they would blitz, charge something bigger than them, knock them out of the way and keep running. That's the idea.
Hopefully,
Hopefully, that's the idea with the runner. Yeah, Dauntless is an interesting skill.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting my treeman in action there. I was very gutted that one of my treeman wasn't called Deepwood. Like, like it only, because that's a fantastic name.
It's pretty great.
I loved it. It was fun. It was brilliant.
He's a very popular tree ant. Oh!
And I go all like blitzing with my treeman.
Oh.
And that's another drink.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
You know,
we could always have two drinks for injuries if you like. Oh yeah, and I went for it there.
We'll do 2 drinks for injuries, I think.
I went for it there to do the to get the treatment next to the Norse werewolf.
Probably a worthy risk because you have so many bloody rerolls.
Exactly,
now, right?
I have 1 per turn effectively.
And you know that your treeman's already moved, so you know he's not going to take root. So yeah,
it worked. And I get a 2 dice block on this werewolf, which is quite surprising. You know, with halflings.
Yeah. Alas, it was only a push.
Yeah, I used a
But
reroll
still.
there, but
Still.
nothing to lose. Yep.
You know, I never realized... I can't believe I never thought of this before, because, you know, alcohol and sporting events go quite well, so...
Yes, of course.
This is sport-like, so...
There we go, injury!
There we go!
Nice.
Smashed hand. Here's 2 for Billy the Kid.
Ponto
Wow,
Tomato
good
did
job.
that. Yes, good old Ponto.
Now, of course, Nords don't have a lot of armor value. It's
No,
actually
that's
only
their-
1 more than what your halflings have.
Yeah, that's their weakness.
But, because they have all the block skills and they're stronger than you don't expect sustain. You know, if I had to wager... Oh!
I tried to dodge with a halfling and it didn't bloody work, surprisingly. I can injure a player with block with halflings, but I can't dodge with halflings.
No,
That
because
makes sense.
why should halflings do what they're good at?
Exactly. But yeah, I hear what you're saying, and Norse, the idea with them is that they hit the opponent before the opponent can hit them. But not that time.
Not that time. Oh,
Yeah, I'm all dodgy
oh
and
here we
stuff.
go. Although this one might not get pushed out.
No, he didn't. No, he couldn't do it that time.
No.
I think if he did it another way, then he could have at that point. But he failed to notice it, and I was quite pleased because you know I don't want to be too
I
many.
would be too. Yeah.
Currently 10 players each,
Yeah, quite. Yeah.
so it's
It's
still
very even so far,
Still
and
even.
he's still in his region.
I'm still hanging on.
Oh,
Oh, but then he yeah, then
did
he
a
does
dodge. Wow.
that. He did a
Or he
dodge.
has
Oh,
dodged.
it's an injury! It's an injury!
Oh, serious concussion. That's cube caught her broccoli. I love how they sink into the ground and then just emerge
Yes.
in the wounded pen.
Well, honestly, I think that was sort of vague. Well, I'm not going to say laziness, but it was the only way they could do it because they couldn't have people running on with stretchers and taking them, you know. So
That would be hilarious.
it would have been hilarious.
Little goblins doing it. Or
So,
not,
I mean,
yeah.
and it would have been pretty good. So maybe it was laziness that we'll just have them sink and re-emerge. But it's a good effect and it works. And I imagine that, you know, and it's unobtrusive as well.
It is unobtrusive. Yeah,
So-
maybe that was really the point, right?
But yeah, I'm a player down here now.
Yeah.
He decides which side he's
And-
going to go on.
Which makes sense. The side without the treant in it.
Yep, and he's already knocked 2 halflings off that side as well, so
It's true.
that is my weakest side. I was
Wow,
going to
he's,
make another point there, but
hey,
it's gone.
dodged the long one,
Gone in
yeah.
the mist of my mind. Oh, yes. I think Bob Carrot can totally take this werewolf on. Totally.
Oh, without question. You can do a Bob Carrot.
Good old Bob.
Yeah.
So I think. Yeah, because
he's-
it's,
of course.
I mean, with halflings, it's like, wow.
Now, which pitch is this? I don't really recognize this. I see kind of fire and grates. I don't see many other clues, though.
Well,
Elf?
it's underground. No, it's underground.
yeah.
Look at
I'm trying to look
this
at
is
the-
a tomb, because look at the skulls.
yeah,
on the
undead
side.
maybe?
So, yes, I think this is sort of the undead-themed one.
Or maybe necromantic, yeah.
Yes,
Undead.
yes. A good clue is always the dugout, because you see in the injury bit, there's like a coffin and stuff, and graves.
Oh, okay.
So that's probably necromantic, I think. Yeah, it's the undead tomb place.
Okay.
I had a good guess.
That's
Sort of a guess,
it's a
you
good
know.
guess.
With the candles and stuff as well on the sides of the pitch and the skulls, this is definitely an undead sort of thing.
For sure.
And I'm still... You know what happened here? I don't think I realised it was my turn. And we were just chatting away, and then suddenly I realised, and I kept cool about it, and I was like, yeah, you know, I was just thinking, I wasn't really at all, I was just waiting for him to make another turn, but he, yeah, so 2 minutes ticked away there, without me realising that it was my turn. And then suddenly I'm like, right, okay, let's start.
Should be
There we
doing
go,
something.
there we go. I'm like, right, yeah, my turn, okay. Yeah, I pretended
there
that I was
goes
concocting this
Falco.
master plan when really I wasn't all, you know. And as he watches this recording, it's probably, you know, he'll realise this, because I never told him. I didn't know it was my turn. So yeah, bring
There
some
goes
people
the
back.
lab.
Bring some people back.
Oh, for a second I thought he was gonna
No.
take on Rango. Jeez.
I haven't reached that stage yet. Oh.
Oh.
It was the only viable block I had. Dodge did the blitz thing, so I re-rolled it.
And oh, there we go. Conk.
It's nice pushing a lot of Norse werewolf about, you know. And
It's satisfying.
it's a
I
stun.
can totally see that. Yeah.
Does put my treeman out of the game though a little bit.
Well,
He's sort
yeah,
of on the wrong
it's
side of the
gonna take him
pitch.
several turns to get to the other side, and by then it might
Several?
be too late. Yeah, well, he has a movement of
2!
so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 3 turns, 4 turns to get to maybe an intercept range.
Yeah.
Oh well, doesn't matter. Treemen are just meant to push people and throw hobbits.
Yeah, and
halflings.
it's nice how there's 2 of them as well, and they don't have Lona like they do with Wood Elves.
Ugh, yeah. Yeah.
So that would be a major drag for halflings if they did. Give halflings that much of a break at least.
Oh, there goes a little stunty
Little
guy.
dodge, little
Oh,
dodge,
okay.
yeah, I take 2 dice blocks when I can get them.
Yeah, might as well.
Of course, I only push. And I've
Yep.
used my reroll, so I didn't drink for that. Well,
Oh, you didn't? Oh, there we go. You heard it here first, folks. Barry Axe's epic drinking sounds. Well, I don't think you need to be a rocket scientist to see where
Yep.
Kikoni's going to go with this.
no, he doesn't make it any very
Oh,
subtle.
is he
at
going
all.
to do a pass too? Yeah, might as well.
No, he's
Oh,
just,
maybe not. No,
No.
he's probably just
he's just
interesting.
caging. He's just caging, and he's You see, no,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's-
turn 3, and he's already like in my half,
Yeah.
and he's, you know, so he's pretty comfortable at this point.
Mm-hmm. And for good reason too.
Yeah, totally can't argue with that.
No.
Stands that lineman up to get bashed again by the treeman. That string 6 is awesome.
Oh, it's amazing. For my own halfling team, the Natural Born Losers, I rolled a +1 string.
Yeah, no, you got string 7. I mean, come
He
on.
can I can now actually give him multiple block, and it would be incredibly viable.
Yes, you could.
Yeah.
I'd actually think twice about doing that, because with the double you can give him jump up and he wouldn't have to worry about
No, that's true.
getting up. Because he doesn't really need the extra strength, but
Now, before jump up for a tree, does he still have to roll to take root?
yes, but he doesn't have to roll to stand up.
No, he doesn't. With
No.
a jump up, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I only know that because Kikoni told me. It's not like I'm like super
Yeah.
like knowledgeable at this sort of thing.
Huh.
But he was like, yeah, you should totally take, if you get a double, totally take jump up.
Yeah. Okay, he's tying up your halflings there. Makes sense.
Yes. Ah, dodge for the win again.
Good old dodgy dodge.
It's brilliant dodge. It's like, no, you can't get me. Just doing a dodge
Yeah.
out the way.
Yeah.
Oh, it's glorious. But then we have this little line here, this little sort of melee in the middle there.
Mm-hmm.
So he's tied
They're
up.
just taking lines like at a dance.
Yes. Yeah,
Nords take
kind
your
of.
halflings. Halflings take your Nords.
So I got 3 halflings free and 4 tied up.
Well, you could create one heck of a screen here. That's for sure. Slow him down. Or blitz him. What?
No.
No, that's just ridiculous.
Well, I was just saying, I could do it.
Oh, you
I was already reaching the desperation stage at this point. I was like, so that's a go for it? A dodge and a 2 red dice block? I could, no.
easy.
Easy.
Piece of cake.
But, yeah, I left it. More sensible.
More sensible.
Sensible is the name of the game.
Yeah. It is. It is.
I was agonizing about what to do with my with the other treeman. The treeman is next to this werewolf, because
Yeah.
I could start moving him back at this stage,
Mm-hmm.
but I thought the werewolf is faster, so he's going to reach there first, And my treeman's going to be sort of isolated, so I decided to leave him there and cover that, and sort of keep that werewolf out of the game.
Out of curiosity, could you, if a halfling was in range, could you move and then pick up, or is pick up just, you know, like you have to stay still and all you can do is pick up?
No, you can move and pick up, but then you couldn't move afterwards, obviously.
Yeah,
as long as, you know, if you move next to the treeman, then he can throw you.
Okay.
Because you're in range of his throw type thing.
For sure. All right, there we go. Create some tackle zones.
Yep, get in the way, so he's not going to get there easily.
Yeah.
And now the risk begins. Oh, another injury!
Another injury! Badly hurt. This one's to you, oof girl Gretchen.
So notice, now at this stage, halflings are ahead of Nords in the injury table thing.
And I do find it delightful that for a recovery match for Kokoni, against halflings, which you think you're like, okay, no big deal.
Yep.
He is now. Now that last person who got hurt was a loner, so who cares about that?
Yeah,
the other one was just badly injured, so he's not any further back in the health of his team.
I did purposefully, out of the generosity of my own heart, tackle him rather than the guy with, you know, with tackle. I'm nice like that, you know.
Oh, of course. You are a.
Oh God! I rolled a 1. Reroll
Oh God!
I got a million rerolls. So
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, I gotta use it for the turn.
And I've done my blocks, so.
I don't know. That's a good setup.
But I purposefully went against the guy with loners so that his permanent players wouldn't be destroyed by the treatment. But yeah, 2 injuries to me, 1 to him, which I reminded him of. You know, it's like, well, I'm hurting you more than you're hurting me, man. I'm halflings and you're Norse.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Just saying. So yeah. His turn fall.
Alright, stands up the wolf.
Doesn't really do anything with him.
Yeah. See, you normally ask me, like, when we've ever played, like, don't forget to stand up your men, don't forget to stand up your men, but especially when you play a squishy team, like, there's no point in standing up if he's just going to get pushed again, alright? Like, if there's a possibility, like, if you need to stand him up to prevent that other player from moving or blitzing or whatever, as a sacrifice, no problem, right? But if they're, like, in this situation here, if they're out of the region, they can't really do anything, I would actually just try to dodge him out of the way.
Yeah.
And I would move him once I'm done taking all my less riskier moves. So, sometimes that does bite you in the butt.
Sometimes it does make sense. Yeah, I totally agree that in that sort of situation, might risk leaving the Norse werewolf down. Because then he's still tying up the treeman, because do I dare move him away in case, you know, for when he gets up?
Precisely.
Because I can't hit him when he's down.
A mighty blow.
Unless, unless I, no, to foul him or whatever. But I told him straight that I wouldn't be fouling him because this is a permanent team for him, and I'm just being halflings for the hell of it.
For you.
That's Knockdown.
Oh, yes. I almost forgot.
And he forms a cage here.
Of course.
Which is, you know, I got 5 halflings around him, but he's got 5 Norse, so... Sorry, 6.
Now, see, this is an interesting thing, and I believe, like, you and I are kind of similar in the philosophy. Like, a cage is a good kind of go-to, but I find a lot of players just completely rely on a cage a little bit too much. Because cages can be broken, and cages can be slowed down, you know, by quite a bit.
Yes.
Right? They can be, because they're there, they can be surrounded so well, right? And so it becomes riskier to advance the cage, right? Because sometimes there's strategies where you might want something a little bit open, you know, a little bit more of an open cage. Oh, there goes.
Yeah, he's not moving again.
Stubby Shrubless.
He wasn't going to move he wasn't get there anyway, so I decided I'm not going to re-roll that.
Yeah.
I also find cages a little bit boring. They're sort of tried and tested.
Kind of
it's like,
boring too.
You're making a cage.
And here comes the cage.
Okay, that's why I don't normally do it. Like, unless in my sort of games, I don't tend to do it that much. I prefer the free, open sort of more risky. Well, not risky, but more open sort of play.
Yeah.
Not the traditional boxing cage, at least. Make a wall maybe or something. But yeah, Simply
I'm the same way. Yeah.
yeah, simply because it's so popular, I tend not to do it.
Yeah.
I know it works really well. I know it's, you know, very efficient, and
Oh,
that's a
Is
one
this a
dice
one
block.
die?
Attacker down.
oh no, attacker down.
But I didn't use my reroll. I didn't use my reroll. So, defender down.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
Oh, gorgeous.
That
I'll
is
drink
Bob
that.
Carrot, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Carrot.
Bob Carrot. Like, it's important to screen your ball carrier, right?
Yeah.
Without question. It's important to cover them. But sometimes, like, you don't necessarily have to screen on, all those sides or anything like that. So, I like to be a little bit more flexible, too. Protect your ball carrier, but, try something else,
It's
too.
just, it's more fun.
Yeah, I think so.
to
And it's
have
more
open
like...
play.
I mean, actual football, whether it be, American football or even, well, not soccer because it's not, or rugby, for example.
Yeah.
Like, they don't always play the exact same plays all the time, every single team. They have different playbooks. They have different strategies. It depends on their strengths and whatnot. In actual American football, you don't see, them just surround the runner and then just kind of
No, Judge forward in a big ball, because it doesn't work.
No.
But, it's the mechanics of the game. It does work well, like I say, but...
Yeah.
And
You're
I'm
not a horrible
not
person for
completely
using it.
opposed to the idea, but just not using it every single time.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, play it down.
There goes Carrot.
But he's okay.
Yeah, he's okay. Yeah,
He's okay.
He's not rolling very high on the oldie armor.
Nope. And here comes a blitz.
Yeah.
And that's a knockdown.
Oh, of course.
Stunned.
Mm-hmm. My God.
And
I
here's
don't
another one.
regret this, but it's not even halfway through this match, and I'm already halfway done my beer.
that's a knockout.
Oh, and a KO.
Maybe we should have had different rules, like, so 1 for a knockdown, 2 for a KO, 3 for an injury. Live and learn.
Or 1 for a knockdown, 2 for a stun, 3 for a KO, 4 for an injury.
Oh, that's totally much better.
Should we start doing that?
Okay.
All right. Oh, there's one. All right, just a regular drink.
Just a regular drink.
Mm-hmm.
I love how in one sentence you went from, well, 2 sentences, you went from, I'm drinking way too much, to, let's drink more.
Well, I like to think that is the, that's the drinking philosophy. It doesn't have to make sense. It just has to enable more drinking.
Now, what's he going to do with Clent here? This Clent and Treeman, this Werewolf Treeman duel is quite epic and lasts the entire half. By the way, he tries to dodge and doesn't. But yeah, he doesn't want to get. He doesn't want to get pushed out. So.
Exactly. Yeah.
But again, keeping him sort of down is the best idea there because he's safe.
He's safe. Yeah.
Unless I'm going to foul, which I said I wouldn't.
Now, one thing I did find out though, if he dodged away and fell, the tree's mighty blow would not affect that.
No, because it's him falling. It's not the tree.
Another
hitting
reason
him.
why I would totally dodge compared to just stand up, especially against someone who's going to kick your butt. Like you're going to get knocked down. Well, you might as well get knocked down on your terms rather than theirs.
Yes, I mean, yeah, exactly. And you stop them getting SPPs as well. If if the worst does happen, he gets injured. Then your opponent doesn't get the SPPs, which if you're in a long sort of thing, might help you.
They don't get SPPs?
No, because they fell.
Yeah.
It's not like yes, the Treeman did tackle him, but the injury was caused by the Norse himself failing the dodge roll rather than being hit. That's why the mighty blow doesn't come in. That's why the mighty blow doesn't come in into play. So.
Yeah.
It's always better to dodge at that sort of situation, I think.
Oh God.
Oh, blitzing halfling! A blitzing halfling with 2 red dice.
Push, and defender stumbles. So he has to pick. Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. And that is Bob Carrot, by the way. Bob Carrot. And he moves up. He moves up into the death zone. Look at all those Norse around him. And he's like, come on!
I can do it. I'm going to eat potatoes with your liver.
Carrots.
Carrots, yes. Carrots and potatoes. He's going to make a stew out of his liver. carrots and potato.
Carrots.
Maybe a few onions. Oh man, now I really want to stew. Oh well.
Made yourself hungry.
Nord cannibalism tends to make me pretty hungry.
Nom noms. Beefy.
Okay. So, football.
Yeah, so dodge the halfling away. Don't give him a free block.
Yep. Very good. Well, not very good, but awesome. Good play.
Not very good, but awesome. We went up a stage there.
We did. Well, I want to be supportive, but not being like, yes, that's what I would do because
Excellent
I'm the
play,
best at
yes.
everything. No.
I know what you mean. Yeah, it was. That's the thing with commentating, is that you need to like provide input without being. Yes, exactly. But yeah, that was a brilliant idea, dodging away. Fantastic. I can say that because it was me.
Yeah, so you could be as biased.
But it was just like we said before. I'd rather, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, but then of course that just leaves him to dodge to
but
push.
Just to be pushed.
Push poor Falco out. Now it was like do a
barrel
roll.
KO.
That's a KO. 2 drinks. Yep. Didn't work.
Beauty.
So that's a KO. Another KO for me. And yeah, Bob.
No, Bob.
But he doesn't go down. He doesn't go down.
Wait, he went with defender stumbles instead of defender down. That's odd.
Did he?
Yeah, he had defender stumbles, attacker down, and defender down. And he chose defender stumbles. I guess he didn't see that.
Maybe. Neither did
Or
I.
he really wanted to push him
out.
Oh,
God.
He did.
That was what he was doing. Yes, that was what he was doing.
Yeah.
Bastard. So yeah, that hurt. So is that just a... That's a stunned, so that's...
That's a stunned, yeah.
No, wait, so it's 2.
No, that was a regular. No, he wasn't stunned. Oh, yeah, it was stunned. Yeah, sorry, that's 2. All right, sorry.
It's 3 for a KO. Oh. I only did 2 for the last one, so I'm falling behind.
Me too. Yeah. This is why we don't have rules. No, we'll figure this out. It's not that difficult.
It's not that difficult.
Knockdown, stunned, KO'd, injured. So that's
and another knock one, yeah.
You know, I have to... Oh, here we go. What we got here? Critical failure on the dodge.
Yes, so...
So he's wondering, like, do I use my reroll? He didn't.
He didn't.
This is, and I bet you're just gonna move that tree right on over and be like, hey,
you know what?
remember
I do.
me?
Yep, I do. That little jewel is awesome.
I like to think, you know what it is? This reminds me of like the Bugs Bunny cartoons where it's Bugs Bunny and that big abominable snowman.
Oh right,
and he always catches them. He's like, "You're going to be my Fluffy forever." And I'm going to call you him George.
Yeah, I'm going to call you George. Yes.
You know, and Bugs Bunny tries to run away, and he always catches him.
Yes.
And this is what's going on right there.
That is exactly.
Yes. He's a big fluffy puppy, and he's like, "I love you. I'm going to call you Clint."
That's brilliant. But yeah, my other treeman's like, ugh. And because I'm starting to stall him a lot now, I'm thinking I really should have like got my treeman into this, but
yeah,
never mind.
Too late. Yeah, so you know, like, okay, well, what can I do? I have 2. Oh, okay, you're gonna do. Ooh, beauty. All right. All right. I'll drink to that.
I will drink to it.
But yeah, you have 4 halflings just in that region. It does not look good, does it?
No. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all.
You know.
It's halflings, man. And I have like...
halflings, exactly. This is
what
good.
am I doing here? What the hell am I doing revving this blitz up? Oh!
Ponto Tomato! Oh. Alright, he's badly hurt, so that's 4 drinks.
Yes, it's 4 bloody drinks.
Oh man.
And we're even on the injury thing now, 2 each.
You are. Oh, Otho Tea Leaf. You are in a world of pain, dude.
I know, because now he's just going to block with his werewolf, and he's going off the pitch.
Yeah.
Use all these players up. There he goes.
Yeah, he's pretty much good for scoring next turn.
Yeah.
But still, When it comes to dodgy teams versus bashy teams, dodgy teams can never really prevent. It's really hard for them to stop them from scoring. All you can really do is just slow down the bashy teams as much as possible and hope that the time runs out.
Yep. Oh no! No!
Oh! He got both down!
He got both down. He did. But he does have that werewolf does have block, so I was like, oh, for God's sakes, man.
Ugh. Oh, that's one.
Oh, and then
Oh,
what happened?
happened?
What happened? What happened? What happened? I don't even.
George tried to run away.
But no. Old Trunk's like, I love you. I'm gonna call you George. I'll hug you and squeeze you and crush.
I'm going to have to give you a spanking if you keep running away. Bad George. I just want to see him move. Just move there. I know
So,
you're like, what am I gonna do?
At this stage, what the hell am I gonna do? Right?
Well,
I do the only
already
thing
hinted at what you're gonna do, so I'm not gonna spoil it. But I'm gonna just say anyone would do this because why the hell not?
So this Otho tea leaf. Here we go.
Yeah.
Gets up. Dodges.
3-die block.
Yeah, 3 dice block against. And yeah, I do the reroll. I get a push. So that actually worked. Ish,
yeah, like he didn't go down.
Yeah. Otho tea leaf there.
Good job, Otho.
So how the hell, right? 1, 2, 3 dodges through tackle zones, a 3 dice block against.
And
of course, the tackle zones don't matter because he's got stunty.
I think that's
but
what the success is that it didn't fail.
It didn't fail, yeah. Because the tackle zones don't matter because he's got stunty. But even so, it was like amazing.
Yeah,
so his last turn. His last turn of the half.
Oh boy.
So he goes for a block up there and gets a tackle down and a tackle down.
Okay.
Re-rolls
it.
Yeah. This is what makes this game just amazing. So yeah, and gets a push there and goes right. No more risks.
Yeah.
3 dice block on Otho.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'm assuming it's going to be a 3-die block coming up here.
Yep,
Oh,
there it is.
Oh, he has no reroll.
He has no reroll. Oh my God.
You don't fuck around over here if you're about to score.
Exactly. Overconfidence.
Still, the odds are horrible.
I always say that, but yes,
it should not have happened.
No.
All he needed was 2 or higher.
You never know. You never know what's going to happen. Always score the touchdown first, otherwise that happens. Because at this point, in the actual live thing, the stalling here is due to hilarity and despair.
You're just laughing your asses off.
I could barely contain myself. So that's a turnover and he doesn't score.
I will drink to that.
Yes, of course we have to drink because that's a down.
Oh my God! Wow, just wow, and it's not his turn. Now, too bad you couldn't. The halflings can't score because I would love to just see a pickup and a throw and you know.
Well, don't think it doesn't stop me from trying.
Yeah, it's possible if he picked it up.
Mm-hmm.
And
oh, I am on a high right now. Don't forget.
Yeah,
I am like,
you.
well. Let's ride this wave. Yeah, because I mean, come on. So, get the ball.
All right, pick up the ball.
Pick up the ball.
Oh my God.
Pick up the ball. Kiko is not happy right about.
I don't
like
blame
he's very like a good, very fantastic sport about it. By the way, you know he's not like raging or anything. But I failed that last dodge roll because that was so going to be a throw and then a handoff and then a run up, and it was never going to happen because I couldn't stop. But it was never going to stop me trying. Half time.
Well, you know, I need to polish off my beer. I'm going to take a sip for every injured person in there. So that's 1, 2, 3.
Oh God.
Or injured and knocked out.
I am going to be right back. I'll see you in a couple of seconds.
4 or 5. This halftime break was brought to you by beer. Beer. Why aren't you drinking it? Pretty much the best slogan ever. And we're on to number dose. So an entertaining match so far. Variax told me a little bit what was going on, but I didn't know the details, and I have no idea what's going to happen in the second half, so... say what you will about the halflings, they can be tenacious. They never give up, even when they should. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm back.
So if I'm counting correctly, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Oh, you have a full squad. 11.
Yeah, I had a lot of extra players. So,
Which, yeah.
and I did start to use my apothecary. I realised that there's no point saving him.
No.
You know, with injuries, I might as well just use him. So.
And he only has 9.
Back.
You actually outnumber him by 2 players.
I do. Yeah, we noticed
impressive.
this.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was why I wanted to show this game. Basically, is to show that if you've got a touchdown on.
Yeah. Actually, it's very similar to my halfling replay.
I know it is. I know.
Yeah. So I think that's the thing about halflings. They're not really there to win. They're there to serve as lessons for all the other.
Yes. If you can score.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, if you'd have gone for that 3 dice block first, rolled 3 attacker downs, re-rolled it, what's the chance of rolling 6 1s in a row? It's like, you know.
It's much, much less.
Yes. But no, he thought, I've got that 3 dice block on that guy, so I know he's to push, so I'll tell you what, I'll do that other 2 dice block, 2 attacker downs, re-roll it, gets a push, and then tries for the 3 die block, 3 attacker downs, end of turn. So you never know.
Yeah.
That's why I play the way I do.
Did he go for a blitz or no?
No, he was just blocking. There was no reason to blitz.
But he was blocking with his ball carrier, so he would have had to pass the ball.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, he didn't blitz. Actually, if he did a block move with his ball carrier and didn't blitz, he wouldn't have been able to even pass the ball.
That's true. I'm sure
so he
that
might
was
have
an
been
error.
dead in the water with that mistake
this
anyway.
is a bad start.
Oh Jesus! Oh my God! Oh, look at all those stuns! Oh, okay. 1, 2.
Oh
3,
God!
4,
Yeah,
5,
I forgot
6,
about the
7,
drinking game.
8 drinks. Oh Jesus!
8 drinks. Oh well, this pint's gone then. That wasn't a great start for me for this turn.
Still drinking.
Yes, I've only had 2.
Wow.
But that's why I play the way I do. Is like if there's a touchdown on it, I just go for it. You know, a lot of people are like, no, don't. But yeah, so I do the best that I can. I grab the ball. I have to go for it.
You're doing great. Yeah. You do what you can. Because you're so open that
very. I've had my team
so
stunned.
you had 2 options. Either do what you're doing here, or go all the way back out of his movement zones and try to recover slowly. But that doesn't really work either, because he'll just keep pushing you back, and you'll get cornered. So, no guts, no glory. You used a reroll. Oh!
There's a knockout. Oh God, I'm
3.
I'm just gonna have to drink this. Hold on.
That's good though. You have some space. You'll have to. Well,
I have a semi-cage there. You know.
But yeah, it's mostly a good cage.
Like I say, a cage can be useful in certain situations.
Totally.
Because I had no real choice but to get one there. But it's a cage of halflings.
Yeah.
So it's more like a cardboard box rather than the cage.
True. True. Although, yeah, it's better than nothing, that's for sure.
Yeah. Not a brilliant start.
That's okay.
Does have that werewolf down, so that helped.
He does, yeah.
Clint.
Yeah.
Who's had a bad game, really.
That is kind of funny. He only
Clint's not done a very good game at all.
including one of your trees. Ugh. Wow. That's the thing about Blood Bowl 2, is that any strategy, any hope you might have might be screwed over by the crowd. It might be screwed over by the weather, which I've experienced.
Yes.
Like, Blood Bowl is not really a fair game. It's fair in that it uses dice, so it doesn't work actively against you. And it's fair in the sense that what shitty thing could happen to you could happen to your opponent.
Yeah.
But it's not really an even playing field.
Sometimes it really stacks the decks against you. It really does.
Yeah, it does, yeah. Which sometimes makes victory all the more sweeter.
Yeah, indeed. It does sometimes. And sometimes it's such a... Oh, you're so frustrated sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I hate this game. I never played it again.
And then like 2 weeks later be like, okay, I'll play more Blood Bowl. I've been there.
Yeah. Kiko at this point is very worried about the whole throwing halflings scoring a touchdown in one turn thing. That's why he's got players back on the pitch
back there, which is great because he has a he has a strength advantage, if not a numerical one.
Yep.
But he just keeps pushing him.
Yeah, the good old
So you
dodge.
can line yourself up for a throw here now, yeah.
Otho Tea-Leaf, by the way, has the ball.
Oh, Otho, you...
Otho Tea-Leaf is legend.
You giant among halflings, you.
He's thinking... I don't know how he doesn't... You know, he should have some SPPs. Seriously. For what he's done.
For what he's done. Maybe he'll get the MVP.
Yeah, he should do.
You know what? That's one thing in Blood Bowl. I understand they randomize it for the sake of fairness, so you can't just keep stacking up, you know, your players and like just, you know, grooming them through MVP. But it would be really nice if an MVP was actually the best or most effective player in the game, rather than something random.
It would. I wouldn't say it would be better, but it would be
more satisfying.
More satisfying, I suppose. Yes, but I can see why they do it the way they do, and it was.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was that way in the board game. I think, you know, it's like you say, it's to stop the best player getting the most all the time.
And it also allows players who don't normally get a lot of SPP get a chance to try a level up.
Yeah, because
like
five is a lot, especially at lower levels. 5 at a level 0 is, or level 1 even, is suddenly like you're 1 point away from level 2.
Leveling up, yeah.
So I can see what I do, but I don't like how if a player dies, they can get it. if they get on the pitch, they can get it.
Yep.
You know, death should not.
You should not be rewarded.
You died. You are not the most valuable player on the team.
You were the most valuable corpse, but you are no longer a player. You are an ex-player.
Yeah, exactly. But that's very, very rare, to be fair. So.
It is rare, but it's happened.
It's happened.
I've seen it happen to other people.
It's like, I don't want him to have the 5 SPP that I've completely missed out on. Thanks very much, because he's dead.
Which makes playing an undead team all the more appealing. Although they can be dead too.
Dead. Yeah. But that regeneration is lovely.
It is.
I know.
Alright. Oh!
Oh, yes, he takes... Does he take...
This is Stubby Shrubbles, and it's on... Oh, Eastwood, that's the different...
I rerolled it, yeah, I reload it, but yeah, it's on Eastwood.
I just thought it was the old friends, but it's actually Clint that Eastwood has a Stubby Shrubbles has.
It's the other half. I was very eager to get my Treeman next to the ball carrier, pretty much.
Yep. I understand why, for sure. I love the idle animations for the halflings. They just do a stupid little jig. Just like, yay!
I've said this before. Blood Bowl has so many nice little touches,
little detail. Yeah.
And you don't see them because you view it from so far out.
Yeah.
That you miss loads of them, but the models are really well done, and like the animations, as you say, there's some really nice touches to them. I noticed that in my in the sort of recordings of the official league that we're doing, Squee and Piff noted that the zombies in my Necromantic team are sort of pointing and laughing at the pitch when the substitutes, they're just like pointing and laughing all the time.
Really?
Which probably isn't intentional, because they do that on the pitch as well. But when the subs are just like, and it's
that's hilarious.
And you would notice that if you didn't take the time to.
That,
no, you'd never notice that if you weren't just watching replays and messing around with the camera. It's like the elf and the dwarf canoodling. The elf and the orc even.
There are elves
in the crowd in one of the.
Oh my God! Yeah, there I see him right now.
Yep.
You hussy.
Yep. Little elf and orc canoodling together.
Oh my. That's just obscene.
I know, it's disgusting.
It's disgusting. So I think you ended your turn without doing anything else. I think.
I think that was a very quiet.
No, it is your turn right now. I guess he ended his. I'm confused.
No, it's his turn.
Oh no, it's his turn.
Oh, it's an injury. Oh God. Oh no. Poor tube twintlo. I don't. Yeah.
Tube twin toes.
That's what it says. Yeah. But yeah, I use the Apothecary, so I get him back as a sub if I need to.
Might as well. If you need it. Alright. It is, no, but this is a pretty good situation. Like, he has to bash through you. It's going to be tricky for him to get to that your ball carrier. Oh, and a KO.
Oh, oh God. Alright, I'm at a bit of an impasse now. Oh, hang on.
Uh-oh.
Because right, I'm out of like beer. I could get another one, but it's Guinness Surger, which means I need to pour it and then put it in this machine and then have it surge it in order to make it drinkable.
Oh my.
Might take a while.
Well, you know, I could just drink for you if you like.
Or I could start on this green wine.
There you go, green wine. And you know what? We can call it Orc Canoodler wine.
Alright. And I'm gonna drink it out of the bottle.
Oh, good for you.
You know, because
hardcore.
I've either got like beer bottles with froth in them, or a bottle of green wine.
Oh.
Sorry, yeah, ginger wine, green ginger wine. So yeah, I'm nom.
So another push.
Sorry, yeah, bottle, yeah, game, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's no big deal.
Keep him away from the ball carrier.
Although I am curious, though. Like, do you want to make sure the Treeman doesn't have anyone in his tackle zone so he can throw him, or are you just biding time and? Because the throw would be kind of silly at this point because he has a welcoming committee for him.
Yes,
right?
I'm purely defensive at this point. I'm thinking right now 0-0 is pretty good.
Good. A tie is really a halfling victory.
The same with goblins as well. If I drew with halflings, because I played a league with halflings, then if I got a tie, I won. With the goblins even. Because, yeah, they're such a challenging team, and goblins are so much more fun than halflings, because they have so much more toys to play with. Halflings, you know, they're halflings. They're there.
They have food puns, a halfling chef, and 2 trees.
They're more reliable than goblins.
They are.
But goblins, when they work, are brilliant. I remember playing a game against Claude Rebel, and I took out half his team with a chainsaw.
Oh my God.
When they work, they are brilliant. But when they don't, which is most of the time...
Oh! Stun.
Stun, drink.
Twice?
I'm only drinking once because this is like 13.5%.
Yeah, sure. That's fine. This is more for the folks at home.
Oh, and he has tackle, the bastard.
Yeah.
Drink. That's good wine.
It's green wine?
Green ginger wine.
Green ginger wine. Oh, okay. So does that imply there's like a red or a white ginger wine?
It's no, it's green.
That's it. It's just known as green ginger wine.
That's what it says, green ginger wine.
All right. It's not good.
And also on the back, I love this. I'm reading the bottle right now because I'm totally paying attention to the game. It says mix it with vodka or brandy.
Not enough booze for you? Mix it with hard alcohol. Oh,
well, I do have some vodka, so I'm pouring it in right now as we speak.
Good on ya.
It's just a little bit of vodka.
Oh.
There we go. I'm throwing it in there. There we go. Oh, it's a knockout.
Mm-hmm. And another defender stumbles, it seems.
Yeah, the vodka doesn't make it any different.
No.
Sorry, carry on.
No, that's fine. No, it's fine.
So this game
this
thing
really has become a game of
attrition.
Halfling punch. Yeah, attrition. Now this is strange. Does your tree that's on the ground, have you been trying to pick him up and he just refuses
It's
to?
a 4+ to pick him up, by the way. It's not a 2+ go for it, which I thought it was. It's a 4+ to pick him up. Which is, you know, because I mean, treemen aren't going to get on the ground that very often, are they?
That's true, and it makes sense because it is a tree, right?
But, oh, he gets the ball.
Who did you try to pass it to?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was a bit dumb. I tried to pass it to the treeman.
No. What?
Well, I figured he's all in my. He's all in my face. The treeman doesn't have guard, so he's not doing a whole lot there, you know. So I figured, if I could hand it off to the treeman,
for a 5.
then it would be amazing. And I thought I'd have 2 rolls at a 5+, but it didn't work.
No.
But
well, I guess it was a worthy risk.
If that had worked, come on.
It would have been great. It would have been, yeah. You would have just, you know, had him walk up
Sat
the
there.
pitch. And
Yes. We did actually have a look afterwards about the treeman, if there was a treeman touchdown animation, and there is, and it's awesome.
Yeah,
but nobody has ever seen it in a game, ever.
It's awesome, but no one has ever seen it. It's like a big mythological creature.
It makes the ground shake.
Oh my god.
When he stalls, because he just slams that ball down, the camera just goes boom. It's brilliant,
wow.
But no one's ever seen it in a game, only in the character viewer.
Aww.
I'm afraid. Yep.
I might have to try to get my treeman to score. Just for shits and giggles.
You should. Yeah, the animation's really good.
Yeah. I mean,
Good
you
luck
could
making
do it
that work.
if your other opponent would just consent to just being a derp. Oh!
He's using Dauntless. He's using Dauntless on me, which
my,
failed.
Which totally worked. Wow.
Oh,
okay, there's another
he
reason to go
it.
for Dauntless, I guess. Wow.
But, ow, see?
Just stand firm, yeah.
So both treemen down.
Oh, take a drink.
Oh, yeah. My vodka-laced wine. So I have...
This does not look good.
I have two halflings up.
Oh, but he fumbled.
Again.
Ooh.
But he put the ball, like, further away. So that's actually worked quite well. Oh, no, I got 3 halflings
That
up.
works very well for you, yeah.
Yeah, because
you can
of
dodge and pick it up.
Bob Carrot's there, but...
And
see?
so's Halford Quick Feet.
They don't wake up. See, 4+ on the old getting up off your feet thing.
They like the ground too much. They're too awkward. They're like a gangly teenager. You know, once you knock one of those ones down too, they're hard to get up as well.
Have you ever thought how trees are sort of cannibals?
How so?
Because, like, they shed their own skin, i.e. leaves, onto the ground, which then get absorbed by the tree itself. So so they're, you know...
I guess it's more self-sustaining because
they share other trees as well.
Soil and if anything, the leaves.
Oh, by the way, awesomeness happening.
Yeah, that was great, Halford. Quick feet.
Yep.
Are you gonna try to pass it to Bob Carrot and have Bob Carrot just make a run for it?
You bet.
Oh, good for you. It's tricky though because he'd have to do the pass while in the tackle zone, but.
Well, I kind of make an error here. I go one square too far out, because if I went to the square further up than what we're seeing here, it would have been fine.
Yeah.
And you'll see
why.
why.
The werewolf.
You'll see why in a bit. Yeah, because he can push him off there. But
but you passed.
I passed the ball, yes, but the handoff doesn't count. It only counts as a pass. So moving into that tackle zone next to that lineman wouldn't have mattered at all for the roll that I just did.
No.
But then that happens.
No.
Yes.
I was rooting for you. You could have made it. Oh.
I know, and I was kicking myself because if I'd have moved Halford Quick Feet 1 square up, then he would have been next to that lineman, and things might have been different. Because now.
But the catcher being in the tackle zone, that affected his catch roll, didn't it?
Yes, but
Yeah.
The fact that the thrower, I mean, it was just a catch.
It didn't matter with the thrower. Yeah.
Not a tackle.
You only had to make
not
one
a throw.
roll. And here comes the
See, if I'd have moved one square up, he wouldn't be able to do this, but he did. So I know it's a bit like, you know, I really shouldn't, you know, because he pushes him off. And
there he goes, and he's stunned. So that's 2 more drinks. My fair viewers at home, or our fair viewers at home.
Yeah.
What was that about?
I'm almost out of wine.
Oh, well.
I've got some whiskey.
Well, there's only 4 more rounds left. 3 more rounds left. Ish. We should be okay. And see, you only have a few halflings. So
I do only have a few halflings, yes. And 2 treemen that are down on the ground doing nothing. Nothing!
But just trying to go back to your trees are cannibals type of way. I kind of see
Oh,
what you
that!
mean.
Yes, sorry.
It's almost like, though... Yeah... I guess leaves are technically a part of the tree. It's weird because they don't just feed off the leaves, right? They feed off water and nutrients in the soil.
Well, nutrients come from the leaves.
Fertilize the soil. So
which
it's more
are
like,
the nutrients.
So it's more like if you took a dump in your garden and used that as fertilizer and then ate tomatoes from that garden. Oh,
you failed the pickup. That is actually quite important. He failed that, by the way.
Yeah, extremely. I almost took a drink because I'm so used to having that long.
Oh, failure drink. Just drink every time is a failure. In fact, that might be better actually.
The tree got up.
The tree got up. Thankfully. Bloody hell. Because you got to stand up and then you got to pass the take root thing as well.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
don't get your trim unlocked down because it's not nice.
It's not nice.
Not nice at all.
Never nice.
No.
Oh, and you do a go for it. Oh, because you're trying to. Okay.
Just getting next to the ball.
Yeah.
Now, when Variax does go for it, you know that he's in trouble. He's in trouble. Yes. And really, I don't know why I didn't go for the square further up here because then I wouldn't be in a block zone.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah.
But I was all like, come on! At this point.
It's just, at this point, you're just flinging halflings at the opponent. Like,
yes.
We will choke you with our dead.
Yes. Effectively. That's what's happening.
Right.
But then he pushes the halfling onto the ball because he really wants to get my halflings off the pitch.
Go somewhere else, and now it's further back. It's going to be much harder for him to score now. Yeah.
Yes, but he does get my bloody halfling off the pitch.
Oh, and he's stunned too.
Poor Ponto Tomato! Ponto!
Ponto, no. So now he's going to have to try to do a throw in order to score, I think. Or a hand-off, or
does make it harder
some
for
sort
himself.
of play, yeah.
Yeah. But he, you know...
Because he'll only have 2 turns after this to try and score.
He does only have 2 turns.
Which is not impossible.
It's not impossible, considering the number of players he has free on the pitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Runners and linemen everywhere.
The only thing that's going to really trouble him now is he has no rerolls.
Yes, I have 1. Ow! Let's play down.
Oh, that's another one. My God. Okay. Oh, and his werewolf has one. Wow, he got the ball.
I forgot about that.
He has an agility of 2. I don't think he realized he had an agility of 2.
I think he did.
Or he's like, listen, I got to do this because.
Yeah, he needed the ball at this point. Because he can do a handoff, and that's catch.
It won't matter. Yeah.
So he was like, well, I've got no one near him who can get the ball. I said the lineman could have possibly done it. But
oh, okay. Yeah, he's setting himself up.
Yeah, he was thinking, yeah, I can do a handoff and then a throw and then I can score type thing.
Oh!
And then I was like, that was nasty. That was nasty, Kiko. If you're watching, nasty.
I like that. I'm not gonna foul you.
I'll be right back.
But yeah, okay. Oh God, it is. I mean, it does clear the path, but tisk. All's fair in love and war, I guess. Love, war, and Blood Bowl. Nothing like chugging 2 beers in less than an hour. Oh! Who's up? Old Trunk Tall Branch. And Otho tea leaf. I have a good feeling that Otho's gonna spoil this. Otho, he has just a rabbit's tail around his neck. Oh! Oh! Stun! 2 drinks. Gorgeous. I bet you Variax just passed out now on this keyboard. He's like, I'll be right back. Oh, no, he's back. Oh!
I'm back.
The catch failed.
The catch failed.
And it's right next to your tree. He only has 1 turn. I think you've gotten a tie out of this. Good on you.
I was so relieved that it scattered there. Yeah.
Yeah, the recovery of that is going to be tricky, tricky, tricky.
Very tricksy. Tricksy little hobbitses.
Oh, God.
Can I go... As I just left, just back to that foul
Yeah.
that he did on me. I don't want to paint Kiko in a bad light, because if you heard our live commentary, which you wouldn't because we weren't commentating, we were just playing, we're not recording, like, it made sense at that point.
It did. Like, he didn't do it out of spite.
No, it wasn't like I'm gonna murder you.
No, he just wanted to clear that area to improve his chances of score.
You know, and it was like, this wasn't a mean-spirited sort of match in any stretch of the imagination at all. But
no.
so I don't want to.
No, exactly.
Say that
admonish him
happened
too
at all.
much.
No,
Yeah.
because you know it was a very, very fun game to play, and that's why I'm doing this recording. And
commentary. Oh,
he would have been here if it had been available. You know, I settled for you instead.
such a good friend, Variax.
I know. But watching this back, I'm so like lucky that he failed those key rolls, that handoff and stuff.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
Yeah.
I mean, I was incredibly lucky in this game because this is, as we can see now, a 0-0 tie, and which is a victory for Halflings. But incredibly, freaking lucky that just the way things worked out.
Totally.
I mean, it was amazing. It was incredible. So I just figured that.
And the very fact that push and the stand firm, now that just makes things so much harder. Because I figured what he was going to try to do, but now like it's probably going to be it's just a 6.
Yeah, he tries for it, but it doesn't happen.
No.
And that's it. It was a 0-0 tie at the end of the game, but.
Oh, beautiful! What a wonderful excuse to drink. One entertaining match.
Yes,
Variax.
and I think we have invented a new drinking game. So.
We'll call it getting blood blitzed.
Blood blitz. I love that. Let's do that. Yeah.
There you go.
24% of occupation of opponent's half.
Wow.
7 out of 20. The game was terrible. Absolutely terrible.
No one, like, I like to think with the match ratings and the spectators, it started off with like a ton of spectators.
They all just left.
The 3rd round, they're just like, we're out of here. At halftime, they're going to their cars, But the only perverts like that elf and orc stick around.
I was kind of disappointed with MVVs because, I mean, Cotter Pearson? Who the hell is that?
Yeah. Who's this guy?
He got knocked out. Well done.
No.
Yeah.
He's no Bob Carrot.
Equally Jeb. He got 2 KOs, to be fair, but we never noticed him.
He's actually quite lucky that Kiko, since he had so many loners, that the loners didn't get the SPP, because that's another risk of having a depleted lineup, is that you don't advance nearly as much because, sometimes the loners get your MVP, SPP.
Look at the replay, it's just like red crosses all the way.
I'm going to take a drink for every red cross there, so
I'm not.
6 more. I'll finish off my beer. It's just an excuse to finish off my beer, really.
I will likely finish off this wine before the night's out, but
no, not now, not live while we're
not
recording.
in this recording, no.
All right, well, thank you. I'm really glad that you shared this with me, Variax, and it was a wonderful excuse to hang out and drink a few beers and watch a hilarious game of Blood Bowl. So thank you very much for having me come along.
You're quite welcome. It's been a pleasure to have your company, and it's been good. It's been good.
Yeah.
My head's all squiffy right now. It's great.
Well, until next time.
I'm in a happy place.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, toodaloo.